Previously.
I'm Chado.
And I'm Samantha.
This week we're on the mighty Shuswap, where we got 3 days of a camping adventure. Say hi, Mike. I have no idea what time it is. We got a mascot with us. This place kind of looks like something out of Clash of the Titans.
This time on...
It's bright.
Very bright.
Oh. Okay, morning of day 2. I kind of dropped the ball last night. By the time we got to camp, I think I was a little bit heat exhausted, and we didn't bother filming anything. We just got here, got set up, and had dinner. But this is our campsite. It's a little bit of a mess, but we'll organize it.
Yeah.
Morning, Mike. Kitten. Tent. This is our view this morning.
I think it's up there under the table.
Oh. Lots of fish jumping. Oh. You can see the smoke from all the fires. We've already got a ton of fires this year. I don't know how many, but that's pretty sad. So fire bans are in effect, so we can't have fires here, which kind of sucks. I prefer to cook over a fire than over propane. This is our neighboring site. We're thinking about possibly moving over to this site because as the day goes on, the sun's going to be shining. I'm talking to the camera. You're looking at me like, what? Yeah. Talking to all the subscribers that we don't have yet. Anyways, so the sun's right there, but when it gets over here, it's just gonna cook our campsite. So we're kind of thinking about swapping over to this one. Kitten keeps coming over here, I think because it's cooler. And the site's a little more interesting for Kitten. There's all the logs to climb on. Kitten's not really a fan of being in the kayak, but she likes climbing around this place. She gets to actually be an animal. She is. She's a little beastie. You're a little beastie. Alright, so we did decide to actually change spots because it's already getting hot over there, and this spot is perfectly protected.
For the most part.
For the most part. And it was nice because we were able to clean up our mess and actually organize our table. So
Yeah, it looked much nicer than it did. I don't know if you've seen it before.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay.
Got the tablecloth on it, got our kitchen set up over here, electronics, and then just some empty space. So
Yeah, it looks like a table now.
yeah, that's much better.
A usable table.
And all behind us is a little bit more interesting for Kitten to climb around and be a crazy little animal. Which
She's already started.
Yeah. And then we've got some stairs down to the beach rather than just a steep dirt trail. So
Yeah.
I'm happy with this site. It's a little bit of work. I think Mike got the worst of it.
He's only
Yeah.
He's fixed his tarp though, so he's got air.
Yeah, that's going to be way better. Way better. All right, I think it's time for some food. What do you think? Getting hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Breakfast time.
Breakfast time. All right, it's 11:11 and we're pretty much out of water. And I wasn't planning on buying any water. we're just gonna filter water from the lake. But Mike mentioned last night what?
Also mentioned that the water's too warm. The lake water's too warm for drinking, basically.
Well, actually, it's
bad.
better to drink like warm room temperature water than cold water, but
no.
But he also mentioned that, you know, there's a lot of boat gas in this water, so I don't know that our filter is designed to remove gas and those kind of chemicals out of the water, right? I know it's good for the microbes and stuff, but it's not good for heavy metals, so it might not be good for the gas. So the idea is to go find a stream and collect some fresh water out of a spring or whatever we can find. So I pulled the map out, and right now we are here at this point, and I'm seeing like a little thing of water up there. So we're just gonna, Mike wants to go and explore that arm of the lake, so we're gonna just go up there and collect some water, and then I'm gonna come back and maybe Michael keep exploring. I don't know, we'll see what happens. But that's the plan. We're gonna go collect some water. Sam's gonna stay here and hold the fort.
Yeah, watch kids
and all that. Pounder tunes and have a good time.
Yeah.
Four-gallon water, or 4-liter water jug. It's a milk jug. Oh, rotten milk. Definitely not catching water with that. So this is kind of a shame. You can see that it goes from this nice lush green to just mountains of beetle kill. The sad part is that the BC government knew about the beetles and had a chance to stop them before they got really bad, and they decided not to, and the beetles wiped out a huge chunk of our forest. So that's pretty sad. Otherwise it would be beautiful and green and cool and lush up ahead here, but it seems to be pretty dry along this side of the lake. I don't know which streams I thought I was looking at, but we haven't found nothing yet. We're getting to this point up ahead here, and once I get there, that's it. If I don't see any water past that point, I'm just going to turn around and head back, and we'll either have to buy water until we're out of money or just start filtering lake water. So that's that. So I think it's going to take me another 15 minutes to get to that point, because everything seems to be way farther than I expect. But I got the wind at my back, so I should take advantage of that, because it's going to change in about 5 minutes. Alright, I'm going to get going and get to that point. Alright, so Mike just showed me about paddling upwind. It's a lot like sailing upwind, and I like watching sailing videos, so you would have think that this would have been obvious for me, but it really wasn't. So we're going to do this. We're paddling into a headwind, but Mike showed me if you just tack into the wind at about a 20-degree angle, it just sort of sucks you along. But in a matter of 2 minutes, Mike's already way up there. Like, he's ripping and he's just cutting across the wind. So we're gonna do that for a little bit. You can check it out. I hope I'm not getting the picture too low or too high. It's a simple idea. Probably everybody who paddles already knows this, so hopefully this is for people who aren't super experienced paddlers. But if you look at the waves, they're coming off in this direction, and I'm heading just not quite 45 degrees. Oh, hold on, there it is. I think that's the sweet spot. You can feel it. You can tell when you're just slightly off, actually. All of a sudden you just lose all your momentum. So I can feel the wind just sort of off of my cheekbone, my right cheekbone. I was just about to turn into the other direction, but now that this boat's wake is pushing me along, I think I'm just going to ride this out for a few minutes. Whee! Holy! Ah, that's a good one. Yeah. I didn't do a very good job at riding those out, actually. I was more focused on keeping my direction with the wind. But I think there's more force in those waves than there is in the wind right now. So the waves are starting to die down. I'm gonna change direction here. Here we go. Okay, so the wind is kind of at my face. It's just coming sort of in between my shoulder and my cheek now. Again, you can see the directions of the waves coming just off my left shoulder here. Our water mission failed. There's no water coming into the lake, at least not up to the point where we went to, because we haven't found nothing. So it looks like we're either buying water or drinking lake water. The issue with the lake water is the boat gas. Don't know if my filters are good enough to filter that out. And the issue with buying water is it's kind of expensive. It's $2 for a little 500 milliliter bottle, which sounds pretty good until you realize that, you know, 2 grown adults probably need 8 to 10 of those things a day out here in this weather just to be okay. That's 16 to 20 bucks just for water, when my whole intention was to just filter water. But like I said, I'm all stressed out about the boat gas now, so I'm not sure what we're gonna do about that. Well, that little trick is a game changer. That's gonna change everything for us. Once Sam figures that out, she's not gonna have a hard time paddling into the wind anymore. We're gonna be able to do a lot more interesting trips now, I think. That's awesome. So in terms of collecting water, that trip failed miserably, but I learned something very valuable, so it was a good trip. I'm back now, and obviously I had to jump in the water because it is hot as hell out here, and the last easy hour of the trip there was 0 wind. So I needed to jump in as soon as I got back. And Sam met me down at the beach, which was awesome. So I'm back. I need something to drink. Sam's gonna have to go to the floating store and get some drinks and ice, and I'm just gonna chill out for a few minutes. But that was still a fun trip though. Hey babe. I saw you getting into your kayak. I was watching through the binoculars. That was pretty slick. Yeah, I saw that. The guy didn't. He was like there, and then he helped the party barge.
I know, right? And
Like,
it was good there, like there was nobody on the party barge. They had tied it up. I'm pretty sure
yeah,
they tied it up.
he knew you had it figured out.
Yeah.
Hot as hell out here. Where is he?
Look at
Oh, there he is. Oh. Just a little guy.
Yeah, he's tiny. Oh, what's that?
Okay.
That was hard to get in. Did you do that too?
Yeah, sort of. I seen you putting it in, and then I was having a hard time with the binoculars, so.
Oh yeah, it's hard to sit still and watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, babe.
Yeah, you're welcome.
12 seconds later.
Sam found this huge hole in this tree. It's got a bunch of spider webs.
Oh, you should get a shot in here.
Hold on. Actually,
That's trippy.
we're gonna try something.
Oh, you can see the little hole.
Yeah, this is like
That's trippy.
a camp version of your colonoscopy, babe.
This is a colonoscopy of a tree.
Yeah.
Actually,
Okay.
a Douglas fir to
Hold
be
on.
exact. And I'm looking up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Exploration of the inside of a tree.
Cool, there's like a little bit of.
Oh, I see that. There's some wasp nest pieces in
There's a
there.
little wasp nest piece in there. I don't know if this can. Yeah, there, I got it.
You should look up in
Oh,
there.
down in here?
Yeah.
Okay. You just gotta give it a minute for the light to work.
Yeah.
The lighting to adjust. That's pretty cool. What the hell? Did she jump over the tent?
No,
What's going on there?
I don't know. Maybe it just went. I don't know. She couldn't have jumped over the tent. You're determined to find something, aren't you?
Okay, we gotta go catch up to Sam and Mike. I'm a little bit behind. What's up? You found something.
This whole time, I climbed up there like 3 times. Yeah, I climbed up there like 3 times today.
And you didn't come around the front to see?
No. No, I did not.
Oh.
Actually, I was kind of in front, but did I look at it from the front? Nope. Just too busy looking at the rocks, like where I
Oh,
was stepping.
nice.
Yeah, that's so funny. I didn't realize these are a lot bigger than the other side.
Oh, how's that feel on your knees?
Not good. I don't know. It's hard to get up. There's like nothing to hold on to. I got it.
Okay.
So yeah, I climbed up to the top, and then like you can look up and over.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Yeah, it's kind of neat. You're not coming up.
Yeah, no. I'll go up to the top after though. That was pretty cool.
And that brings us to the end of day 2. Thanks for watching. If you've stayed to this point, please give the video a like and subscribe to our channel to catch part 3 of our trip, where we get into more than we bargained for and have to make an emergency decision that will change all our plans. Until then, happy paddling!